Hello, my name is Marlon King. This video presentation is from my 511 Human Services Groups Dynamics course. This is my group leader report that is talking about my group experience for a group that I recently led. The group in which I led was on Friday, November 3rd. I held it at 10 a.m. in Norfolk, Virginia at a nearby local community resource area that allowed me to facilitate a group. The individuals population in which I worked with is through a housing stabilization program. An invitation was made out to individuals who are both homeless as well as to individuals who are currently housed within the program. Out of all the individuals whom an invitation was sent to attend the group, only 7 responded and attended, which including myself made 8 in attendance for the entire group. That I am familiar with individuals whom I met within the group, for I work within the housing program, and so I have familiarity with the group members and the participants. The overall purpose of the group is to talk about what recovery is and how a person can remain in recovery and lead a life in which can steadily bring improvement and positivity to their overall lifestyle. The group itself was a fairly positive experience. I've held similar groups to this nature, and so it wasn't something that was new for me. It was something I felt comfortable with. However, with every group, there is a level of anxiety that builds up in trying to lead a successful group. The group engagement was a little difficult. Some of the individuals whom were present have mental health diagnosis and issues with being in group settings, and so trying to get them to feel at ease and alleviate their discomfort. I did some of this by utilizing one of our rounds techniques in which we learned in the course, which I went around the room and allowed individuals to say their piece for no longer than 15 seconds, whether it be whatever topic that we're talking about, or just to check in and touch base with the individuals who were there. I was tempted to use dyads as a means of breaking individuals up. However, I felt that it would be more appropriate to have individuals speak in a more open setting where they can be able to talk amongst each other loudly and express themselves instead of having to be able to break up and be in a situation in which they may feel more uncomfortable. And being that we have such a small group size, I felt like keeping the group the way it was would be more beneficial as opposed to breaking individuals up. But I did ensure to be engaging by using a lot of eye contact, being direct, focusing and having members to recognize each other by looking at one another, and drawing those members out who were quiet throughout the group so that they can be engaged and so that I can have a fair understanding as to what was working for them and what wasn't. We also took numerous breaks, and I did check-ins as well to see as to how individuals were feeling throughout the group to gauge their comfort level and how they were. My overall performance in the group, I felt like was good. One area in which I always feel like I can always do better in is the preparation prior to a group. My engagement with people, I feel like is always good. However, as far as when it comes to setting up, getting the necessary supplies, getting input from other individuals who could possibly help me to make the group better, I feel like that portion I could serve to improve in. The greatest challenge was getting folks to engage on a deeper level within the group. There was often times where either a one-word answer would be given, or there was a lot of periods of silence. And so being able to be comfortable with that silence and allow that time for reflection, as well as being able to ask the right questions to be able to get members to be drawn out and want to engage more and be able to feel like they were actually contributing to the group rather than simply just being there at the group. The thing that I feel like worked best was the overall setup. It was a very large open room, and so individuals were not cramped too closely together. They were able to choose their seating, sit where they liked, and there was an opportunity for me to be able to stand in the proper position to be able to address all parties instead of having individuals to my back, or me not be able to keep eyesight and awareness of everyone there, so that I can be able to read body language as well as facial expressions and be able to hear and address everyone who was present. The overall experience was, again, a good one. I would have preferred to have a larger group. However, I feel like with the size of the group, we were able to still accomplish what we aimed to accomplish and be able to get a lot out of the group. And I felt like the group members left the group with something that they can reflect back on. This was done as far as at the end of the group, touching base, getting group members to kind of restate and kind of paraphrase what it is that they learned, what they got from it, how they felt the group went. So overall, I felt like it was a productive group. I feel like having another co-leader may have possibly helped, only in the sense that having somebody who could judge and give me proper feedback afterwards. I felt like even if I had recorded myself doing the group, having something for me to go review and study and look back on to be able to help me out would have been a great thing as well. But overall, I enjoyed the experience, and I look forward to hosting more groups. And I hope that you got something from this video and getting an understanding of how I do groups and how my overall experience was. Thank you.